We have Los Guerreros versus John Cena and Edge.
Yeah, so
What the?
there's a lot of cursed stuff here. So this is Madaranga Edge. That's still him. But John Cena in his NWO Lakers gear is John
my
Cena
God, yeah, I couldn't even
in the
believe it.
trunks. Yeah. And then it's Eddie and Chavo. Now, maybe I'm just like, I just didn't remember the beginning of their run. But for some reason, mullet Eddie with Chavo feels weird to me. It just doesn't seem.
It does.
Yeah,
feel
no,
weird,
you're right,
Yeah.
and I agree with you.
Yeah, but so this is just all cursed. Cena's in Vikings gear, I believe it is.
This is
but
the
trunks.
when they talk about the ruthless aggression like documentary or whatever. This is the John Cena where he's like, yeah, I sucked at the time. I was
Yeah,
terrible
I'm
or
fucking.
whatever.
They're about to fire my ass.
Yeah, this was I'm about to get fired, John Cena.
No
Imagine
way,
if
man.
that's
He
what
wasn't too
happened.
bad, and he looked good. There's no way this
yeah,
was fucking
man.
fire.
No, he
man.
just didn't have. No, he just didn't have the word life shit yet. So he
But
was still trying to find it. You
imagine if he never got that and they just fucking fired John Cena. Oh my
Whoa!
god.
Then he
That
shows him in
man doesn't-
TNA.
Yeah,
TNA.
That would probably be what would have happened. He would have went to TNA and did the fucking gimmick. So,
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, they would have asked him, "What
Wow.
are you into?" And he would have been like, "Rapping," and they'd be like, "All right, you're doing that."
Yeah, do that. Fight Eric Young.
I don't think it would have been as good. So yeah, Eddie attacks Edge before he can finish his entrance here.
Yes.
And Taz says on commentary, "Everybody in Red Hook is talking about the same-sex ceremony, brother."
Everyone.
doing the rest.
He said
Everyone in
Joey
Red
Numbers
Hook.
is pumped up.
Everybody in Red Hook's talking about the
So he's got
same-sex
ceremony down now, but he's still going.
He's getting there.
He's getting there slowly but surely. Yeah, Joey Numbers is pumped up, he says. He also, they're talking on commentary. Taz says to Michael Cole, he said, "Did you say Chavo's 5 years old?" And Cole says, "No, I said that's when they started." And Taz says, "I was going to say, he looks good for 5. What?
Everybody in Red Hook
What
talking
the
about his
hell?
5-year-old, brother.
Yeah, Joey Numbers wants to babysit him.
Joey 5 years talking a bunch about this dude.
The number is 5.
So Cena gorilla presses Eddie up in the air in this matchup here. And I guess they said, let's do it twice. Cena does it once to Eddie.
I thought it was for them to like cut it because it was like he press slams him
Yeah,
and then they do the
maybe.
same
Yeah,
exact
maybe.
thing, but Chavo takes his legs out.
Takes his legs out. Eddie still takes a face bump from 20 feet high. Chavo didn't do very much.
Thank you, Chavo.
Edge fucking throws a super kick in a hot tag. I couldn't believe it. Slapped his leg and everything. I said, this is cursed.
This is so cursed. Edge super kick to Eddie Guerrero. What is happening?
Eddie grabs Edge's leg and then runs his cock and balls into the turnbuckle post. They said this was because they made Eddie Guerrero get stink face last week.
Right. He had a face full of sloppy Rikishi ass.
They say this a lot.
Shit.
They do.
They say this a lot for everyone on the show. Last week, Rikishi for everybody. They got a nose in his ass.
They've
What's
been
going
really
on, man?
just doubling down on Rikishi's ass as of late.
I know this is insane. I feel like I bring this up every match. So yeah, they say on commentary, apparently Edge orchestrated a stink face for Eddie last week, which is a ridiculous sentence, by the way.
Is that like he
Edge
like put a hit out on him?
orchestrated a
Like
stink face.
Rikishi's ass is like the APA.
That's what they were fucking doing at this point. Everyone else on the show,
you're right.
everyone is getting ass tonight. This is crazy.
Cool.
So Cena does his version of the comeback that he ends up doing later on, but this time he turns his suplex into a Uranagi, which was kind of
Yes. Oh, Chavo's gear looks just like Edge's, but red as well.
cool.
Yes,
We
it
talked about
does.
this when we were watching someone. It's
Survivor
like
Series.
everyone's outfit looked like Edge's outfit.
Yeah,
like
that's
everyone's
true.
pants look
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
The same design.
Cena goes for a suplex. I'm guessing that's what he was going for. That was like
Okay.
a late match move. I don't know what Cena was
Yeah.
exactly going for. Anyways, Eddie punches him, and then Chavo hits the brain buster, and then Eddie hits the frog splash on Cena for the 3.
Yes. And clean as you can be, but yeah, he hit him with the brain buster. I was like, oh, Chavo, fucking good for you, brother.
They go
That's
to,
not it.
Yeah, they go to beat down Edge after the match, and then Chavo looks at the crowd and points to his ass. And at first, it took me a second. I'm like, what the hell is he pointing his ass for?
I forgot about the Rikishi stuff. I was like, what is happening here? And then I'm still not getting it. Chavo pulls his fucking pants down. I'm like, what is happening? And then I'm like, oh, Rikishi stink-faced Edge last week.
Yeah, there you go.
Or Eddie last week.
I'm surprised they didn't say that the whole thing. Oh, but the stink face, the stink face.
on his
So-
ass.
He pulls down his pants, and then Eddie grabs Edge. Edge low blows Eddie,
Not even that. He pulls his pants down. He starts smacking his ass cheeks.
He had to do the
Rikishi style.
If he doesn't do the theatrics, it's not the stink face. It's just perverted.
It's not charged up. Yeah, I agree.
Edge low blows Eddie and then sticks Eddie's face in Chavo's ass.
Chavo's loving it.
Yeah, he's going crazy over
Yeah,
there.
look at that.
Chavo then goes to grab Edge once he realizes that Eddie's face is in his ass, and then he falls down. And I'm like, this is the most Vince McMahon segment I've ever seen. Fall.
Chavo trips over his own pants that he pulled down.
Oh, man.
And then they leave, or Edge gets out of there. Eddie shoves Chavo over, who still has his pants down.
This is the funniest thing I've ever seen because it's like, he's sitting in the ring with his pants down, and they're walking on the ramp. Yeah, my ring. Panning back over to Chavo, butts out, just hanging out in the ring.
Eddie's genuinely pissed.
Dude, so after this, they go backstage. Eddie's, of course, not happy. He's fucking pissed off. And they definitely were implying that Chavo had shit in his ass.
Dude, he was wiping shit off of his face, Eddie was.
Chavo's screaming, I wiped. Eddie says, don't tell me that, man. I don't care. I wiped my own ass. I wiped my own ass.
He's like, is it still on my nose? Is what still on your nose?
Chavo had shitty ass cheeks for him.
Oh my God.
He prepared it duty style for Edge.
Fuck up, man. Rikishi didn't even do that often. Like, come on, man.
That's even better. They planned it. All right, yeah, we're gonna get Edge. Chavo, you shit your pants. Shit your pants, and we'll get Edge.
It's even worse, man.
Thankfully, Edge didn't get it on his big white teeth.
Your big
Fuck
teeth.
off.
We go backstage. Some guy asks Undertaker, "What's
Dude,
the
I wrote.
deal?"
Dude trying to interview Undertaker is what I wrote.
He turned to the camera
man.
once.
I don't know. He's a fucking fill-in, rent-in interviewer.
He's like the one from the video games, the generic backstage interview guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Some guy asks Undertaker, "What's the deal with Sarah?" And Taker tells this guy that Sarah has family here in Mobile, Alabama. So she wanted to be here tonight in this arena. He said, okay.
Yeah, the guy said, people are surprised you invited Sarah to the building. Taker says, she's got family here. Okay.
So Matt Hardy comes up and he says, hey, congrats on the kid, Undertaker.
Yay.
He said, one day Matt Hardy's going to have a little Matt Hardy.
Yeah. And I'm going to have
a
5
lot
more
of
on top of
Hardys.
that. Endless. I won't stop having Matt Hardys, actually.
Matt Hardy says, I want to go talk to Sarah. And then Taker tells him to get the hell out of here. The only person in that room is Stephanie McMahon. And Pie faces him into the door on the other side.
Just get the fuck out of here. Taker's trying to tell him, no, dude, now's not the time. And Matt says, no, I want to go. I'm going to go talk to her. My kid's going to have all my match rebutes. He said, I'm going to go congratulate her. Taker said, you don't need your damn congratulations. Get the fuck out of here.
And yeah, what did he say at the end here? Someone needs a magnitude adjustment. Is that what he said?
Magnitude adjustment.
That,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, this guy's crazy.